Hey guys, this is Sean. Welcome to my video. This is a Photoshop tutorial on the blur tool, sharpen tool and smudge tool. So let's get started. In order to select the blur tool, simply go here and click and you select the blur tool. If you want to select the sharpen and smudge tool, it's in the flyout menu of the blur tool. You need to click and hold and you can select the other two. Now the blur tool has a very subtle effect. So I'm going to add a layer to this and zoom in and show you guys what really is the difference of the blur tool. Now you may think it's not much, but if I turn this layer off and on, you can see the blur effect has been applied over here. Just keep an eye over here. There. So you can change the modes. You can change the brush size, hardness and the brush type. And you can change the strength. But usually I keep it on 100 because it's very subtle changes. Sample all layers if you have multiple layers like this. Since the blur tool is really subtle, I will explain the blending modes with the sharpen tool. So let's go here, click and hold and select your sharpen tool. So as far as the strength is concerned, it applies in the same way as the blur tool. We're going to put it up to 100 so that it demonstrates really fast. The other two options here are sample all layers and protect detail. Sample all layers you guys already know. Protect detail I'll explain in a while. Now in order to show these blending modes, you always need to be working on your main layer. You cannot add a blank layer to this and work with these blending modes. You'll have to work with blending modes over here. So let's remove that and go here and study these blending modes. Now on normal mode, if you see, let me zoom in a bit. If you see when I just go here, this is how it can sharpen an image. But let's say I want these blacks over here to pop out. I'm going to select the darken mode. Now you see the blacks in the picture have popped out slightly more. Whereas I can go and lighten it. I'll give a different effect. I usually do not use lighten because they get these white lines over here. The next one is hue. This is going to remove the color out of the image if you keep applying. So you see it's going to go to black and white very soon. Like this. You can try saturation, which is going to increase the amount of color that the picture has. So if you see, my dog is slightly light brown color, but now I can actually color and make him dark brown around these eyes. Color I usually don't use, it's just kind of weird. But you can see it gives this kind of vintage effect to this. And luminosity. If you want to add a little more sparkle or a little glitter in your eye, then you can always use this. Like, look at this. I got that wrong the first time a little bit. That's it. There. Now protect detail. I'll remove this effect here. And I'll go to protect detail and I'll uncheck it. And see what it's done is it's made it very grainy. That's because it's not protecting the colors that are actually necessary for your picture. So always keep this option checked. It'll give you a better outcome. Let's move on to the smudge tool. This tool, I don't have much to say about it. It's just the same as the other two tools. It's got the strength in sample all layers. And this is a different option that's available in this tool. So basically to use this tool, firstly keep it on normal and just click and hold. And you can smudge out parts of your picture. What does this finger painting option do is, first go and click on a color or choose a color that you like and select this. And at the start of your stroke, it's going to add that color. So let's say if I had to try and smudge this eye out, it's going to add a little red at the start of the stroke. But it's only at the start of the stroke. if I go here and click and drag, it does not continue to add the color. Well, these are the options that you can use in the blur tool, sharpen tool and smudge tool. Hope you guys learned something from this video. Make sure to hit that like button to show your support. Hit the subscribe button for further videos. Until next time, take care.